have it. Oh,
It's 2 plus 3.
It was.
Welcome back. It's Smoking and Toast. And you know, one of the great things about a whiskey blind taste test is after you taste 14 whiskeys or 13 whiskeys and a Malort, it's even funnier when Alan Denny makes a joke. You know, it's even funnier. It works. Our guests today have been Chris Hart and Alan Denny, the gentlemen that probably have been. Well, you guys easily have been on the show more than anyone else, and that's just because
I gotta be 4 or 5 up now.
we think you're awesome. We like having you on, both of you.
We love
You know,
being
some
here.
of us have real jobs, and you know, it's just you can't make it all the time. So
It's not my fault. I get paid to smoke cigars and drink whiskey all day.
it's true. That's true.
And again, my guidance counselor never mentioned this possibility.
Substance, quality over quantity is what's
Truth.
important. So
Truth.
Yeah, indeed it is. Indeed it
Truth.
is. Gentlemen, we've been tasting, we tasted 13 whiskeys and a Malort. So I've asked you to, out of our choices today, to choose what your 5 favorites were. And so let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as we reveal. And Alan, let's start with you.
I couldn't get 4 and 5. I really couldn't.
You really
I've
couldn't?
I've got 1, 2, and 3.
Okay,
But,
so start with 3.
number 3, the Old Granddad
The
114.
old granddad. Nice, nice.
The number 2, the Knob Creek, and number 1, the E.H. Taylor single barrel.
By the way, could I talk you out of a little of that?
Amroot.
Yes,
Malort.
yes.
Yeah.
I actually want to change that, and I want to make the Amroot number 2.
Oh, wow. Really? That good, huh?
I've had it before, but it's really
all right.
good.
So tell me your 3, 2, 1 again.
Old Granddad 114 is number 3, Knob Creek is number 2, and the E.H. Taylor
Nice.
number 1.
All right. Chris.
Yeah. So our first round, we tasted something that's not my number 1. That's the Old Taylor.
Nice.
The Old Taylor's my number 1, followed by the Lafroig, then the Ardbeg, then the Knob Creek, and then that old Beam decanter.
Nice. Very,
So,
very well
little
done.
peat, little bourbon.
Yes.
Everyone's happy.
Ian?
All right. Number 1. I can't read my own handwriting.
Get Chris to read it.
Yeah, can you?
You can't read it because you can't read it or because it's spelled wrong.
Can you read
He's
that?
been looking over your shoulder.
Can you
the whole
read
time.
that part right there?
That says, hey.
What about this
It
part?
says, F you, Chris. Stop reading my notes, asshole.
Yeah. So that
That
reminds
was
me.
great.
Reminds me of my old days in radio where we had this entertainment reporter who used to come on the morning show, and she would write her report out on a yellow legal pad. And so, like, right before the segment where she was going to do it, she would leave to go to the bathroom, and one of the guys from the show would write, and then I cut a massive fart on the end.
And she's
And
just
she
reading
would
it.
totally read it every time.
That's the old Anchorman joke,
Yeah,
right?
that's
You know?
right. That's
Okay,
right.
so no, backing up. Number 1, that Beam was pretty amazing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, that Beam was pretty amazing. I'm gonna put that.
That
as-
was the decanter, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty amazing. I've never had anything from that company that was like that.
It was good.
That was pretty amazing. Number 2 would be the Lafroig. Number 3, Ardbeg. And I don't have to explain those because PD and a lot of people don't like
So
them.
you, out of your top 5, 2 were the 2 peated ones we had.
Yeah, I like peated stuff. And then number 4 was the Glen Scotia.
And 5?
Oh, do we have to do 5?
Yes, you're supposed to do 5.
Well, then it would definitely be the Malort because that shit was hilarious.
I will let you get. I'll let you get by with that. Mine, and I'll do them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 because that's the way Casey does. At number 5, I picked the Lafroig. I really enjoyed that, even though it's like I'm
Super peaty.
still coming into my own where peated whiskey is concerned.
Sure.
That was very good. At 4, the Balvenie 14. I loved that. That was just like
That was really good.
right up my alley. At number 3, the E.H. Taylor. Very, very good. At number 2, the Beam Decanter. And number 1, the Old Taylor from segment number 1. So those were my faves. What a lot of great whiskey, though. There wasn't really, other than Malort, there wasn't anything we had that I didn't like. Even like that, the Bells, the one with was the really inexpensive one in the first segment. like I ranked it really high.
Wiki Brian put up the Thrill List article from Malort. And I just want to read off the fan slogans that the fans have come up with from
All right,
Malort.
so these are the fan slogans that were suggested as being
well,
the slogan for
Malort
Malort.
is an incredibly small operation. They have 2 employees, including the owner. While their budget
It
can't afford
shows.
print ad, fan-created promotions are right in the brand's wheelhouse. Here are some of their ad wizardry. Malort, kick your mouth in the balls.
That's good.
Malort, when you need to unfriend someone in person. I said this one earlier. Malort, tonight's the night you fight your dad.
That's my favorite ever.
That's funny. Malort, the champagne of pain.
That's good.
Malort, turning taste buds into taste foes for a generation.
Taste buds into taste foes. That's good.
Drink Malort. It's easier than telling people you have nothing to live for.
And finally,
Malort, what soap washes its mouth out with?
Oh, the next one's my
That's good.
favorite.
Malort, these pants aren't going to shit themselves.
Oh man,
That's a beautiful thing.
well, what a show it's been, gentlemen. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
on and
guys.
doing
Thank
this.
you guys for having us.
So, so you're in for the rum blind taste test.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
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 for sure.
yeah.
Okay. All right. And Chris, I know you're a gentleman with some rum experience because it
Little bit.
was at your hand that I tasted that Old Navy rum.
That's right.
That
yeah.
is still one of the highlights of
that
my
Old Navy rum was so
drinking
good.
career. That's what I call it, Old Navy rum. I don't know if there's
Black
Well, he
Top.
brought some of that to the 100th anniversary
Yep.
episode, and we sat and we were just
So,
loving that.
guys, if coronavirus doesn't cause us to miss any shows, and that I guess the jury's still out. Right now, our plan is to continue. We'll see if there's any reason not to.
I will do a show by myself from my house.
All right,
people.
fair
So,
enough. Love it.
I have a huge man cave at the house. Y'all can do every show from my house.
Oh,
we
I
can
like
drink and smoke.
I like it. I like it. All right. So here's the thing. As long as we don't miss any episodes, the last week of August will be show number 200. And, of course, you guys know you're both, like, not just invited. With most guests, I tell you, you're invited. You guys are expected to be
Sure,
there.
sure.
Yeah,
It's
you're-
gonna be
it would,
You said
Hotter
July?
than
it would not
Satan's
be August.
taint.
Final,
yeah.
Final week of August. Yeah, it's going to be hot. But
That'll
we'll
be my
in the
birthday
shade.
week.
We'll be in the shade. We'll have a room you can walk into to cool off and then come back out and drink. And the idea is to see who can stay less sober than Jeremiah and
That's not that hard. Jeremiah
Ian's
floats worse
friend
than
Mark.
Katrina.
yeah,
Dude, you
Ian's
should
friend
do it.
Mark, so
No pants.
a no pants version of the show.
End of August, no pants.
I like it. Let's take this under advisement, Ian. Chris Hart, Houston Whiskey Social, Houston Bourbon Society, soon to be the Houston Booze Society,
Yep.
and of course the ever popular Whiskey Neat podcast and radio show. Thank you for being here, Alan Denny.
By the way, if you're in Galveston, go by the Galveston Island Cigar Lounge.
Sure, absolutely.
It's so much fun.
Go
It's a
there
great
on one of
place.
Alan's days off, and you'll have a great
Double D and Nick are
experience.
there today.
Yeah.
I'm not, so today's the perfect day.
You know, I got to tell you, though, the truth is, I love going nowhere near there, but Double D's amazing.
Oh, he's a great
He's
guy.
a great guy.
Yeah.
He's one of my best friends in the whole world. He's probably one of the most honest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Wonderful guy.
And he's forgotten more about cigars than most people have.
So are we invited back to do another show there?
Whenever, hey, let's set it up now.
All right, let's set it up now. We'll do that while we wave goodbye to you guys. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks for bringing some amazing whiskeys today. You guys rock.
Had a great time.
Thanks to
Love you
Adam,
guys.
our bartender and man on the wheels of steel. Have a great week, my friends, and we will see you next time. Salute and cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Food in my belly.
Jam right there.
I like the new music. Yeah. It's different because I was so used to going.
Right. Well, we're feeling good about the new music.
I like it.
Chris, you rock, baby. I had so much fun.
Love you guys.
so much.
Goddamn Lord, I swear
Man.
to Christ.
Ian just does not
Yeah,
like
so
it.
you-
Your
Ian will
tickets
be
are free
laughing
to the
about that
social next
tomorrow.
year. Yours are full price.